going down here as well. I'll just find us on right. Where are we? Just excuse me while I find us on here.
Yeah, she's just looking for us on Facebook on the computer so she can read your comments.
Oh, we're there. We are live.
Are we there?
I missed it. Just chat amongst yourselves.
Chat amongst yourselves, yeah. Come on, hurry up.
Don't pressure me.
No pressure. No pressure.
Alright, here we go.
Right.
Yeah, we're there a second ago.
Hello, Alison.
Oh, here. Oh, look, we're live.
We're live. Oh, yeah, we can see ourselves.
We're there.
Not be distracted looking at ourselves down there at all. We were just saying about colours. These pastel colours, and Amanda says she likes the mint green, and I said, oh well, I do, but it's more her colour because she was blonde.
Yeah,
I said you were
yeah.
blonde.
Did you used to be blonde? So, yeah, when I was probably about 6.
Once upon a time, I think I was probably blonde when I was about 6. Hi, Lucy.
Yeah, it didn't last for very long.
Hi, Deb.
I remember. Do you remember Val Murray's? Well, you probably don't, but in Preston, in opposite the town hall, used to be this shop called Val Murray's, which was a chemist. And me and my friend Karen, we always were dyeing our hair. We're about 13. He used to go and get sunning. And we used to go in a bedroom and squirt sunning, and we'd come down and we'd be like all highlighted and hair like straw.
I wasn't allowed. I wasn't even allowed to have my hair permed. At the moment I left school, I went off and had it permed because I used to have short hair like Amanda's got now.
Well, that's not a good
Hi,
look.
Eileen. Hello, everybody else that just said hello. Right. So.
You got engine bracket again
today. Chloe is off today. It's her birthday as well.
Happy
She's
birthday,
off, so
Chloe!
Happy birthday, Chloe. Lucy's still behind the scenes, although she's off as well. She's still going to be answering all your questions behind the scenes. Hiya, Chloe. Happy birthday.
I hope you've got a glass of Prosecco in your hand while you're watching us. It is afternoon, after all.
I know, have one for us.
Yeah, have one for us.
It's tea time somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Susan says she remembers Val Murray's.
Oh, all right, yeah, cool.
Right, I think we've got enough people to start, so let's pull it in. Let's be professional.
Okey-doke.
And say, hello, I'm Heather.
And I'm Amanda.
And we are the Material Girls.
We certainly are.
So, if you've been with us, I've lost my thing from behind my mask. If you've joined us before, like we can see many of you have, thank you for coming back. It's lovely to see you. And if you're a newbie, give us a hello. And if we see it scrolling up, we'll say hi. If we miss it, Lucy will see it and say hi. And
we'll answer you afterwards as well if we don't get a chance during the presentation.
We'll just mention all our social media. If you're watching us, obviously you're watching us live now, you obviously know about Facebook. But if you're watching us on YouTube later, when it's not live, maybe you might like to watch us live on Facebook. So if you go to the Always Knitting and Sewing have a YouTube channel, this usually goes straight up on my YouTube channel, which is Woolly Elephant afterwards. I sometimes put it straight on after we've finished. What else? Instagram. We're on Instagram, which we post every day. We're on WhatsApp. There's a WhatsApp group. You asked to join that, and Lucy will add you to that. We're on TikTok, even, I think. Have we covered everything there?
I think so.
Have we covered everything there? Facebook. Oh, the Knit It, Stitch It, Share It.
Oh, yeah, because we're dead nosy. We want to see what you've been making.
We're cutting all these lovely fabrics all day, every day. We love to see what you're making with them. And so does everybody else. Give everybody some inspiration. So we can all share the love. So I think that's everything. Facebook, Knit It, Stitch It, WhatsApp, TikTok and Instagram. So we are like everywhere. So we are going on an Easter type theme.
Yeah, with a tangent.
With the pastel colours. So we have a few Easter projects, but we have got a couple of other things that we're going to start off with. What are we wearing today?
We're modelling today.
Amanda.
I'll stand up even though I'll be shorter when I stand up.
Start with Amanda. Sorry if I keep lifting up. I'm trying to touch it at the side.
So, we have my blouse. Well, vest.
This started off as a blouse.
It started off as a blouse with sleeves, with a higher neck and same around the back. Came in on the Monday. Not really loving it. It just felt a bit big. The actual pattern was one I'd had in my stash from forever ago. If you remember when the sewing quarter first started, you got a free pattern if you ordered something. So this is it. This, in theory, is a Betsy Blouse. So I wore it on the Monday, and I just weren't feeling it. It's got pin tucks down the front. I've not got as many as they had because, yeah, challenging, shall we say. For a blouse that had 2 pieces, took me about 4 hours. Absolutely unbelievable.
She just wasn't happy.
Just wasn't happy at all. It just felt a bit big and a bit too
and
much.
It stuck out a bit here on your arms.
Yeah, my sleeves stuck out. Obviously, with somebody who has, well, normal length arms, shall we say, it would have curved nicely. Mine just didn't. I think it was too big there, and anyway. So this weekend, another 4 hours later, we now have a vest. So I basically got a vest from home, laid it out on top of this, just cut an arm like you do. I like I like a wingy. So I cut an arm, went round the back, kept trying it on, taking it off, taking it off, taking it off. And then that was all right. So I put 2 darts in here. Again, stood by a mirror with a pin and just shoved it in. Managed to do one side, then lined up the other. I then changed this to I put bias binding. I don't know if you can see there. I've got bias binding round the top and round my sleeves as well. Because then that makes it so much easier to sew. Because you can't turn a hem on a round thing like that. It just doesn't happen. And then I had a little happy accident, a word of warning. If you're using the lawn fabric, it's very delicate.
Yeah.
And can tear quite easily.
When you're not being very careful.
When you're not being very careful and giving it that with your seam ripper. So hence we have now a scooped back.
Which looks better, to be honest.
Because it's now tattoo friendly, so I'm all right with that. But at the time it was, oh my God.
Right, now, the fabric she used was the Summer Leaves Lawn. Summer Leaves, this has been our most popular lawn fabric.
Yeah.
We've just got it back
stock.
in. So be quick, because it does go out quite quick. It's £6.50 for half a metre, and it's 57 inches wide. She used
bias binding to say one packet went the whole neck and both sleeves as well. So you top tip for that, and quilter's pins.
We've just got these back in. I've just started using these. When I've made this for pinning that.
Yeah,
I love them.
Really nice, really sharp, and because they are flat, so they lie really nice.
They do, and you can just put your finger on them and go. As you're pulling it out of your machine, and you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, we better move on. Right,
give us a twirl.
I made this last night in a rush. We've just had a new stash of jersey fabrics coming. These are all the polka dot ones. We've had some animal prints.
We've got our eye on them.
Which we've had in the cottons, the cotton poplins before, but now we've got the same print. It's the animal print blender, I think they're called. And now we've got them on the jersey as well. So we all can't decide which ones we want.
That's the next purchase.
Anyway,
that'll be coming home with me this weekend.
So this is, I made this last night in the grey, the grey spot, or I'm not sure if it's grey or silver it's called.
No, I think it's grey.
And this is the Bertha cardigan out of the Tilly. It comes to here.
It's really
quite
nice.
a short, out of the Tilly and the Buttons book. I really love this. It was a really easy, quick, relatively quick make. So if you've got this book, Tilly and the Buttons, make it simple. It's the, hang on, the Bertha cardigan, this one. So if you've got this book, I hope people are liking that.
No, that's
so if you've got
that's another purchase.
It says cutting time 40 minutes and sewing time 1 hour 35 minutes. Now that, I think the sewing time is if you're doing it on an overlocker. Mine's coming this afternoon. I couldn't wait though, I had to do it last night. So I did mine on my sewing machine and it took me about 3 hours. 2 hours last night and an hour before work this morning to get it finished because I wanted to wear it for the show. These are all
so nice. I've got my eye on the mint
colour.
colour.
In these new jerseys that are like the polka dot, and it was so nice to sew with this. I didn't have any trouble with it. Ooh, put that back with it stretching This is driving me nuts because I haven't got my thing underneath. I didn't have any trouble with it stretching. It's all lies, all my seams are lying nice and flat, and it only took so long because of the overlocking.
Because you don't have to do if you don't want
have to do.
It doesn't, jersey doesn't break.
This seam isn't overlocked yet. I just didn't have time this morning to do that. But then I've done it on everything else. I just like it that nice finished look.
Yeah,
I'd rather
I
have that
tend to
nice
cut
finished
out
look.
with my pinking shears, and then
So
then if you weren't doing that, then you've got a nicer edge on the inside.
Yeah.
So I tend to use pinking shears a lot.
So but from today, look at this, I'll be able to do it on me. Hang on, I'm just going to try and tighten that up. It's driving me mad.
When our lovely DPD man comes back.
Yeah, it's coming back with me overlocker later.
We'll have an unveil, can't we?
Right, that's a bit tighter now, so hopefully that won't come down anymore. Right, so we've got that in mustard, mint, baby pink, grey and blue. And it shows you in the book a colour blocked version as well. You can also add pockets, / pockets. Well, I didn't fancy that. This is just going to be so nice for the summer.
It's lovely.
So I need at least another 3. One in every I fancy one in the mustard, and then we've got some plain mustard and navy jersey, which is a bit heavier and it's fleece backed. So I'm thinking of doing in maybe this in one of those. I quite like the plain look.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's that one. We best move on.
No, we're running out of time already. We've got so much to say.
But this didn't work. Right, so we've done that. Oh, if you're sewing on your regular sewing machine and you've never never sewn jersey before, you need to use a stretch stitch.
And a ballpoint needle.
And a ballpoint jersey needle. Jersey needles were out of stock, but they're on the way. They're about £1.75. I used the same Millwood pins. They were really good. This polka dot is 145 centimetres wide and is £6.99 for half a metre. I did a size 20 and I used 2 metres. So I thought that was quite good because a lot of things I have to buy 2.5 metres in. And I used the lightning bolt stitch on my machine. Pardon?
You freeze the paper.
Oh, to trace the paper. All the patterns come in the back of the book.
Yeah,
I'd highly advise buying that book if you.
I'm gonna get it.
Even if you're not a beginner, they're really nice. Are we getting any comments? We've got the freezer.
Looks very comfy.
This is good for tracing your patterns because I traced it out of the book. It's extremely comfortable. So stop saying Heather. And so we shall, I think, move on. So we're now going to move on to the Easter stuff,
which we're actually meant to be talking about.
So we've got, right, my 3D Easter egg. I was just going to do some like little fabric eggs, and then I saw the tutorial online for this. And it's a zip up. I thought it'd be great for kids. It is a little bit of a fiddle to make. But look at that. These are teddies I've knitted ages ago. I fitted 2 of my little teddies in there. Because on the video, she shows it with a little knitted dolly in and little clothes. So I squashed them in there. So you could put an Easter egg in it, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be good Easter egg size.
Yeah, you could. And kiddies like to carry things around with them. I mean, you could make it much firmer. I won't deny it was a bit of a fiddle to make, but there is a tutorial online for that. Lucy should hopefully pop that in. It's Sewing the Fabric Easter Egg on YouTube by So Easy, S-O, and then sew as in S-E-W.
Oh, that's my next pattern that I've already pre-prepared, ready to get my jerseys later.
I would advise if you want to make one, watch the video through.
It's
one of those. It's watch it through first, a couple of times maybe.
Yeah.
On how to do it. You could make it firmer. I was going to try and put a bit of foam in it, but I decided against it. I thought it doesn't matter that it's squashy because by the time the kids stuff the toys in it, or whatever you're going to put in it, it will firm up. You can use your zips.
I know. Think how many bags of mini eggs you could get in there.
Oh God, yeah.
Zips. Yeah. Oh yes, our lovely zips. We've started stocking zip bundles. 8-inch has gone out already. They're due. We've got an order due any moment. You get 5 in a bundle. 5 in a bundle. Yes, you do get 5 in a bundle, and they're £3.99. We've got 16-inch zips, which are £4.50, or 22-inch zips, which are £4.99.
This took a 20-inch, so you need that or bigger. I always advise to get bigger than what you need if you can, and then trim it down. Or you can use the zip on a roll as well, which comes by the ½ metre. You just trim it to the size that you want. So that's the Easter egg. What was on the next?
Our next one, your mug rug.
Mug rug. Now, for all these projects I'm just showing at the moment, we're using, what's it called? Easter Bunny. Can't remember what it's called. Easter Spring Bunny Fat Quarter Bundle. With all these. That's the one that was inside of the egg. This is the one on the outside. We've called it Easter Spring, but there's nothing specifically Easter on it. There are bunny rabbits on it and flowers, but you could use this long after Easter as well. So I made this mug rug. What's it called? In the book, Nostalgic Charm Mug Rug. Just the size. Put your mug here and your hobnobs here. And you're sorted.
Or any other biscuit you prefer. We're a bit
any other biscuit, yeah. We like our chocolate hobnobs.
We do like our chocolate hobnobs.
Can I ask, if you like chocolate hobnobs, do you like the dark chocolate or do you like the milk chocolate?
Are you a dunker?
Do you dunk it in your tea or don't you?
We don't dunk it in coffee, that's strange.
This looks just as pretty on the back as it does on the front. This is like a quilt as you go type.
We've all put an order in for these, then we can...
So they'll have to make a few. If you have bought this book, this is the book that it's in. This is my book, so don't worry about me touching it. And this is, so if you've got this one, this is the Nostalgic Mug Rug. There you go. So we said things would start appearing out of these books.
Yeah,
that's the first one.
Number one.
So that's the second project I got out of that. And that's that quarter bundle. And then the third one was this cushion. Everybody's loved this when they've seen it online. This is, have you got the writing down what it's called? Where's my bunny? Is it not on there? No, it's not on there. I think it's called the Spring Bunny Cushion.
Where are you?
From Shabby Fabrics. Shabby Fabrics on YouTube. Yep, that's getting a lot of love. It's so pretty. It is so easy to make. In the tutorial, it just shows you with a plain background and the bunny on in brown, I think, with a bow. Well, I've quite fancied doing it the two colour. This is a 16-inch cushion. You can hear it a bit crinkly because there's one of our cushion pads inside there. And then the bunny is fastened on with fuser web. We sell this, it's about £2.
£2.95.
£2.95 a metre. If you've never used it, it's like a mesh glue. It's a double-sided glue. You cut your shape out, you trace your shape onto the paper. Trace your shape onto the paper and then cut that out. And then you iron your fabric, iron that onto your fabric, and then cut that out and then peel your backing off, and then you can press it down and iron it directly onto your fabric. And then I've used a satin stitch or usually a zigzag stitch on the narrowest setting, like 0, not 1mm or anything like that. I'd either do 0 or half to give you that lovely satiny stitch.
Or you could hand stitch it.
Round.
A blanket stitch,
yeah, you could do like a free motion stitch going round, so you wouldn't have to do that all the way around if you can use your free motion foot or darning foot, I think they used to call it, and you could do it just in from the edge.
Yeah.
Put your dog feet down on your sewing machine and
getting a bit fancy now.
Sketch it.
I think I'll get my embroidery thread out. Hand stitch it.
My pom-pom's not very good because I actually haven't got a pom-pom maker. I just wound it around my fingers. But
I know where you could get one.
You know where we could get a pom-pom maker. Which is, so if you want to do pom-poms and you haven't got one
professionally,
like me, I don't do a lot of pom-poms. There's our Clover pom-pom makers. They're back in stock.
They are. Large and small.
Large and small. Oh, that's right. What's next?
Kira's chickens.
Kira's chickens. Sorry, we're trying to follow a format, make sure we get everything in. Kira, our lovely Kira that packs all your orders.
She's made a family of chickens.
Has made this little family of chickens.
So cute.
Look at these. I think they are so sweet. Have they got rice in, she
Rice
said.
and stuffing.
Her notes are on the back of
Yeah, so rice and stuffing. So the rice just keeps them a bit weighted, doesn't it? You can buy proper beads, but if they're not going to get wet, then that's fine.
They're called the Pyramid Beanbag Chickens. Red Ted Art on YouTube tutorial. They're stuffed with toy stuffing and dried rice. They're made from a rectangle of fabric, felt for the features, French knots for the eyes. They could be used for juggling, a doorstop if you make a big one, put heavier stuff in. Fabric weight, or as part of an Easter egg trail. She's thought of all these different ideas. Yeah. So aren't they so cute? But the kids would love them. You could make them and stick them inside your Easter egg. So all your little chickens hatching out their egg. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Have we had any hobnob answers yet?
Let's have a look. Who likes the chocolate hobnob?
Right, where are we next? We've done chickens. Bunny cushion, we've done that. Fuser web. Olivia's. Oh, Chloe. Our birthday girl, Chloe.
Geraldine's a milk chocolate dunker. Excellent.
Excellent.
That's what we like.
That's what we like, yeah. Dark chocolate ones just aren't the same.
Oh no, I like dark chocolates and I don't dunk. Oh, Maureen. Oh, goodness.
This is Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny bunting.
This is made by our lovely Chloe. You could attach, if you've got the pom-pom makers, the little ones.
Yeah,
you can put little pom-pom tails on them.
And that's just one-sided. You literally just cut it with a pink and shears.
It's just there's a template on Pinterest you can download. I'm going to tell you that in a second. And then with the same kind of template, this is a slightly different one, but it's basically the same thing. Our lovely Deb has made this like door hanger with the tartan. What did we call this? Have we got this written down?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Let me find
I think we might have gone off.
We had that much to write down.
Yeah, this is a template that's downloaded. She got it through Pinterest.
Yeah, it was on Pinterest.
If I can't find it, I'll put the link on later. Which you could use the same one for the bunting. She's used the Easter
Chicks lemon.
Easter Chicks lemon.
Lemon and blue. It's a fabric.
Lemon and blue. From the Easter range. She's used a little bit of quilting in it, the Quiltex, and there's cardboard in there to keep it firm. It makes a lovely door hanger. Or you can use it to make, obviously, the bunting.
Yeah.
As well, isn't that pretty? It's so simple, but that looks so effective. Really nice. And all these bits of ribbon and things were just from her stash. Because our Deb's a card maker.
Yeah.
So she has lots of bits.
Twiddly stuff.
Like that. Yeah, so we'll then move on to Olivia. This is Olivia's room. She made this for her mum for Mother's Day. Do you want to hold that?
Peter Rabbit. Where are we?
We're in pink. Written in pink, this one. Right, Olivia's basket. This is the Swirling Bees Pretty Bunnies from the new Peter Rabbit range that we've got in. Yeah. The tutorial for this is on craftystacy.com and it's called the Tiny Fabric Easter Basket. She's used...
this is a bag.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. This is the Tiny Fabric
basket.
Tiny Fabric Easter Basket. Sorry. All professionalism's just gone out the window. I'm just reading the instructions.
You're busy thinking about chocolate hobnobs, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Right, this is craftystacy.com Tiny Fabric Easter Basket. Look at the size of that. And it's got sweeties in as well. So while she's not here...
might not have by the time we get downstairs.
Yeah, by the time she gets some...
Yeah, they've magically disappeared.
So that's the Swirling Bees. She's used the Swirling Bees fabric inside, if you can see it. And we think that one's called Pretty Bunnies on the outside. It was from the other Easter range that we had. Nice little gift just for the children, that. And then this was Whitney Sews DIY Tote Bag.
Oh, I've done a few of Whitney Sews. She's really good.
And she's used the Peter Rabbit Butterflies and Bees, this one. And then the Rainbow Craft Coral. A coral colour goes really well with the new Peter Rabbit fabric. So
that's that one.
We've not forgotten anything.
No, we can talk about all our new jerseys and what we're going to make.
This is the lawn fabric that you're wearing. This is the lawn fabric.
It's so nice. It's so soft and floaty, really.
It really is. I've not
Yeah.
made anything yet, but I do intend to.
But
Not this one. I'm not going to make it in this one, but there's a couple of others I really
be
like.
gentle with it.
Yeah.
Don't go mad with your seam ripper.
And rip a hole in
And
the
rip
back.
a hole.
Let's see what you might like to look at. We've got these.
Yeah, I think this is going to be me with my jersey. I've cut it. I downloaded a pattern from So Easy last night and cut it out. So I shall be coming and getting some of this. This is definitely me.
So there's one.
Bit of animal print.
This is me. This is the one I want. I'm just going to do a t-shirt, I think, in this one. This is absolutely gorgeous. So that's in the rust colour. You stay there 1 second, I'll get a couple more.
So nice.
Let's show them all off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now this is quite me too. A bit of a, I don't know, it's not quite corky.
It's
Yeah.
It's hard to describe.
It is hard to describe, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just
it's
nice.
more of a bluey green. It's
just
more
nice.
of a bluey green.
Yeah.
And then this one,
Quite cream, sort of
beige.
fawn,
Look at the back.
colour.
That gives you the underneath colour. So that's that one.
Yeah. I have got the rainbow in the cotton in this. That's still waiting to be made.
This one's lovely. If you
Yeah,
like
this
your
is
deep
definitely
dark greens, if you
corky,
like your
isn't
old,
it?
that'd go nice with that terracotta one, the first one that I was going to do. Sorry, colour view, we're wrecking your room.
I know.
This is like a corally colour.
That one, see, I'll show you on the inside. They're so nice.
And then this is the last one. This is like a denim. More of a denim-y blue, this one.
Yeah,
They
I
got
like
together
that one
quite nice,
too.
actually. If you're colour blocking. Any others you want to see?
Oh, yeah.
Let's tempt everybody. I'll just bring one
We'll
of
just
these
wreck
up.
the joint. We'll tidy up after.
I'll just bring one of these
While
yellow
we're
ones
eating
up.
with chocolates out of here.
Yeah. This is the new, we've only got 3 colours in this plain. This is the slightly heavier weight one I was telling you about before.
See, I think that'd go really well with the khaki one. You know, to do, like you said, with different colours on your sleeves.
This one's got more of a brushed back, this one, and it's a little bit heavier. So this would be nice for making the Bertha cardigan. And we've also got a navy and a white in that. I really like this. I think this is going to be my next one of these.
We're all going to end up looking like twins, aren't we? It's all, me and Debs have already got the same pair of shoes.
We've had a new colour in this one. We had white in this before.
Oh, this has got a nice stripy one.
We've got a grey one now. These two match. The mint polka dot. This one.
Yeah, that goes really nice.
Would go really well. I don't know if you can see that there.
Just
But
pile them up.
the mint polka dot would go really nice with that. Just give you some ideas. That would go nice with that. Tip it up.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, everybody
Everybody
loves that.
likes that.
Everybody likes that one.
It'll take us ages putting this room down. This is a new one. I think this is a new colour. I think we had this in white before.
That one there.
And we've got this in. That's
Some
like a.
Butterflies.
It's not
on.
quite mint, but it's not quite sage,
No,
is
it's
it?
not. It's a bit more sagey, probably,
Yeah,
really.
and then you've got a blue.
Yeah.
This is more a lavendery blue.
Yeah.
This one. With the butterflies. Is that better?
Very pretty.
So there you go. I think that's all. Is that all the new ones?
I think so.
I think that's all the new ones.
now that we've trashed
So then we've trashed the
place.
We've trashed the place, right? So, is there any questions we need to answer before we need to finish?
We've got a name of the book.
Right, sorry.
Let me have a quick flick.
The book with the mug rug was Love to Sew. We have that on our website. That's $9.99, I think. This is the book from my cardigan, the Bertha cardigan, if you fancy that. Make It Simple by Tilly and the Buttons.
Oh, Debs loves Kira's chickens.
I believe this is a good. Get this on Amazon generally, quite good. Good price.
I've had a look this morning. £17.
Yeah, it's not the cheapest book, but it actually has quite a few patterns in this. All the patterns are in the back. There's a basic, it's like a play suit. You can make it short or long.
Got one here. What is Quiltex?
Quiltex
Carol asking.
is the iron-on quilting to make things a little bit, padded. It's just got like a diamond pattern of glue on the back,
so you don't even have to.
So you haven't got to sew it in to baste it in. It's already just iron it on to make it stay in place. Tabitha t-shirt. This one's quite nice. Just as if you wanted just a simple t-shirt pattern, this would be great for using all these jerseys for. Just a basic t-shirt pattern. And then there's a pyjamas. There's shorts you could do with that to make it into pyjamas if you wanted to.
But Eileen's asking you, does it fray and do you need an overlocker?
No, you don't need an overlocker because I've done mine on my sewing machine.
No, you don't. A fabric jersey doesn't fray. Overlocker just makes it either neater, or two, it sews and overlocks all in one go.
Yeah, you can sew it together,
isn't it?
But no, I've just done this completely without an overlocker.
Yeah. I say, I like cutting out with my pinking shears, so at least it gives a prettier edge than just.
Most sewing machines have like an overlock type stitch on the edge, like that. So I just sewed it together, trim the seam allowance, and then if you've got an overlock type stitch on your machine, I have 2 or 3 on mine. I think most machines have them on.
Yeah.
And then you can run down if you want to finish it off, you can do that. But equally, this seam isn't finished off. If you didn't have that, you could do a zigzag stitch down it, yeah. Or you could use pinking shears. I just need to do that one yet, so it matches all the rest.
Which I'm sure you'll be doing tonight.
Which I might do tonight.
When our lovely delivery man comes back.
When I've got my new machine.
So exciting.
Right.
Right, I think we're out there.
So,
if we've missed any questions, we'll
answer them later.
Yeah, we'll go back this afternoon and answer some questions while we're scoffing with dinner. Eh?
Yeah, so next week we're going to do a garden type theme.
In theory.
You may see other things.
With
like
random tangents.
But we thought we'd do a garden party theme with the idea of you being maybe allowed to go into people's gardens. Freedom. And then the week after we are looking at doing clothes. Showing you lots of the clothes that we've made. So you'll see ones coming back.
And hopefully some more things out of our new jersey.
Yeah, because Chloe's making, and there's definitely things I'm going to make and you're going to make.
I've got 3 on go at the moment.
So, until next week.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.